Welcome, Libra, to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Libra, let's see. See what's going on. As I moisture my hands, Libra, it feels like on one end it feels like you don't want to be bothered. On the whole matter, it feels like you just don't want to be bothered. But then there's this sense of it's something you want people to see or understand. It feels personal. It does. It feels, your energy feels personal. It's like Libra, you're the 7th house. I've always been telling you, Libra, what people can't see, you have to show them. You have to make it clear. That's how you're successful, is being able to be hands-on, or you're able to visually make things clear. I feel like at this time, whatever personal situation you got going on, whether that's with you, the matters of the heart, and I feel like you're running away from being emotional at this time, Libra. It's like you placed your own self on the scales. It's like you're weighing your own heart, the matters of the heart, to see if it's light as a feather. And I'm seeing that it's light as a feather. And you want to keep it that way. So I feel like you're distancing yourself due to personal matters. You don't want your emotions to get stirred up. You're in a safe space, and you don't want to get out of that safe space. Yeah. You're taking really responsibility when it comes to your mental health. I'm saying that it used to be difficult, but now you figured it out. But you haven't mastered when you get out of your own sacred space pertaining to some personal emotional situation that, you can start off with a good headspace, but then when you get out of your sacred space, it's just kind of like you get thrown off guard, and there could be some type of difficulties. I feel like you're trying to prevent yourself at this time, Libra, from being emotional. As long as you know that your heart is light as a feather and that you are in good standings, it's like that's the sacrifice of removing yourself. And it's like you want to call in new. And when I'm just saying new, you can fill in the blank of what that new is, whether that's people, whether that's being in a certain place, involvement. It's like right now it's kind of like things that you don't know about. It's like you're asking the universe to make you aware of the things that may be relatable to you, of your interests. Okay. All right. Let's see what you need to see. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to see? That popped right up in the air. Something could be in the air. All right, we have hibernation and regeneration. Okay, your sacred space, like I said. Your heart is light as a feather. You placed your own self on the scales. Not everyone is brave enough to do that, Libra. You're willing to risk. You sacrificed yourself. You took full responsibility. There's no gray areas. There's no lack. All right. It just feels like you're choosing not to take things personal. And if you decide to wake up and go about your day, it's like you refuse to allow anyone in your sacred space. They can't come with you because you don't want to be afflicted emotionally. And I feel like you're stepping in the energy or you're being bold and you're letting people know, like, say someone says, "Hey, Libra, can I come over?" It's like, nah, I just cleared out the energies in my home. It may make somebody feel a certain way, or they may not understand what you're saying, Libra. It's just a no. It's just a plain out no. So I feel like you're saying no more than usual. I believe your no's are always have been to yourself, putting yourself on hold and telling yourself no. And now, excuse me, and now you're being confident in speaking no into existence. Let's go ahead and see what other messages and that I almost called you Virgo, Libra. Let's see. What does Libra need to see about this sacred space of hibernation and regeneration? You have broken patterns, and I feel that's why you've always taken things so much personal in the past, Libra, right? And then being conflicted and saying, is it me? Is it me? So you always reassured yourself by placing your own self on the scales, right? And then now it's just more so like, it's not like you don't want to be involved. It's just you refuse to be afflicted. And that's a highlight of respect that is needed at this time. And I feel like the no is what's going to create more respect on the table. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. What does Libra need to see about this hibernation and regeneration? It makes me want to say rejuvenation, but it doesn't say that. Rejuvenation would be female organ parts, right? I think. Or is it the skin, the horny layer, the epidermis horny layer? Okay. Someone could be celibate at this time, or someone is definitely, you've learned to take care of yourself, if you know what I mean. And you don't feel, that's why I said you kept placing yourself on the scales. You no longer feel convicted of it. Okay. What does Libra need to see about this hibernation and regeneration? I think you've learned about how people come and go, and you're no longer emotional about it. You're no longer attached, because this sacred space is for you. really feel like there is a particular person, more so it's an energy that is manipulating certain people, trying to access what you're doing in your sacred space. They want to see what you're doing in your sacred space. All right, what does Libra need to see regarding this sacred space? Because that's what I'm hearing and pertaining to this hibernation and regeneration. What I love about this, Libra, is that you have broken patterns, cycles that was, excuse me. You're no longer drinking from the cup of toxicity. That's what I love about this Five of Cups. We can't confirm if these two cups have water or if they have wine here. But there's three people, right, whom you, with no doubt, know that they're toxic. Okay? And that could be where the worry and the problem is. But I feel like we can't force people who we're involved with to see the truth. Because some people truly believe that you hold on to toxicity, and you work through that toxicity. I really feel like this Five of Cups is you placing yourself on the scale, and those Three of Cups was spilled over. It's kind of like the universe saying, okay, you're placing yourself on the scale. Are you sure you're ready to be judged here? All right. And I really don't feel like, if you really pay attention to this Five of Cups, I really, in my heart, feel like there's this face that we cannot see is of a relief, of a joy, of I finally understand. I am no longer emotionally attached to this toxicity. All right? You're no longer having to be involved. And I feel like universe places these two cups behind you, hoping that you would take your time instead of tripping over what you've accepted and acknowledged. And these two cups can be two masculine energies. It could be a father figure. Okay. It could be your own energy, your own cup as well. For some of you. Because this Emperor, whoever this Emperor is in Libra, I'm getting that it's the power that you uphold. It's not a person. This is the power that you're in at this time, Emperor energy. It's like your higher self is saying, okay, we're gonna get we okay, that happened. Now we gotta get things back in order. I feel like someone, if I don't want to go so deep into it, it's like now you know what you need to do when it comes to duties. It's like your aspect of life and what you need has changed. I feel like there's no rush because there's disappointment here, but I really feel like it's more of a relief of no longer having to be involved in this toxicity. But that relief has given you a masculine mentality if this is not a father figure. If it's a father figure is trying to figure out why are you in a good space when you should be sad and miserable. Someone's taking it personal, is what I'm getting. That's why they're trying to they want to know what you're doing in your sacred space. What is Libra doing? Libra, you're sacrificing yourself. You keep putting yourself on the scales and saying, here, what is in me that I need to change? And I feel like this Emperor energy is too much for you. It's like this awareness of you knowing that it intimidates what you're attracted to. The universe is saying what you're attracted to is toxic. Leave it alone. We have the Three of Cups here. Excuse me. Feminine energy. I feel like you're connected to something higher than you, Libra. This Three of Cups is telling me that you're connected to something higher than you. When it comes to these vessels, these cups, that's too much power, is when you truly know what your cup represents. The body. You. All right. Tell me about this Three of Cups. And this Three of Cups could involve siblings as well. It's like the message is very clear here. It's like you have to scream at toxicity and say, go, no. Because you're refusing to allow anyone. Matter of fact, it's like this power that you're in is bigger. So people who are trying to figure out what you're doing in your sacred space, what is Libra involved in behind the scenes? The power that you're in is bigger than this. It's huge. Okay. It has people looking in the wrong direction so that you can be in this keen energy of being tapped in. It's like, Libra, hook me up. Libra, hook me up. Can I get in your energy, please? But that's a no-go. What is this father figure, or what is this higher power that is manipulating Libra at this time? What is it? I can't take all of these, but your guides is replacing these Three of Cups, all right, so you can feel whole again. Whatever you're doing in your sacred space, continue to do that, because you are in a higher calling here. Whatever you're doing that is in the open, don't worry about what other people are saying. I feel like a father figure is now acknowledging you, or they're watching your worth ethic. Pertaining to siblings could be worried about you, or they are needing your counsel at this time. Virgo energy, I feel like if it is family related, you removed yourself from toxicity because you do not want to be emotionally involved. All right, give me one thing what Libra needs to see, what this father figure, what Libra needs to know, or whatever this higher power is. I'm hearing choose from the three. I'm hearing, are you going to believe the father figure, or are you going to believe your siblings? Something of that nature for some of you. Whatever it is, and take it from the bottom of the deck, is the Six of Wands. Okay. I love the Six for Wands because it kind of speaks for itself. It's not about being pressed to get your attention, or being pressed about where your whereabouts, or whatever you're doing in your sacred space. I feel like you don't owe anyone an explanation, but you understand this. It's like allowing someone in that you already have experienced. If you haven't experienced the Five of Cups before, you're going to feel relieved. Then being disappointed, being disappointed. It's an enlightenment if you can see the white hue around the head. This is more so of the reason why it's more of a relief is because your guides is fighting on your behalf. It's kind of like you're in the right place at the right time, and the right thing is supposed to happen. It's not a give or take, it's a requirement. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, you're refusing to be emotionally involved. You don't want to be worried at all. That's what you're refusing. And you refuse to bring worry into your sacred space. That's what I see, Libra. What I do like, what's so unique about you, is the fact that you were brave enough to sacrifice yourself and say, I'm about to put myself on the scales to see if my heart is light as a feather. You get what I'm saying? I'm also seeing that there's nothing to fear. It's like now that you've experienced this Five of Cups for some of you, it's like, okay, now I know how this feels. Okay, I feel good, I feel relieved. And it's like, if it happens again, it's like whoever is trying to tap into your sacred space. How is Libra doing this? It's because Libra is sacrificing Libra's own self, which is what? Knowing thyself. No one's telling you who you are. You are allowing the universe, all that is, to guide you. Virgo energy. Virgo's house is the sixth house. What does the sixth house deal with, Libra? It deals with cleaning clutter, getting things out, removing things that no longer serve you, whether that's people, places, or things. For some of you in the 3D, you don't see peace, but in the mind you have peace, and it cannot be taken away. You're no longer serving and putting your energy into this 5 of Cups, because every time you do, it brings worry. The 5 of Pentacles, 5 and 5. Hold on. Let me see something, Libra. Just one moment. Just one moment. 2 5s. Hold on. I don't know why I don't ever. Okay. Wait, the Emperor is a 5, right? This is a 5 or is this a 6? Hold on, because I'll be forgetting my numeral numbers. Just one moment. Let me confirm. Because if it's 3 5s, you're no longer disputing. Whatever disagreement is with the father figure and siblings here, for some of you Libras, you like, I'm good. Look, that's 3 people. You may be feeling like they're working against you, or people think you're working against them, and that's not the issue. Your power is strong. It's bigger than you. And in your sacred space, I feel like you haven't just stepped in your power. You have become your power, and you are learning it. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a 4. That's a 4 going into 5s. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 7 and the 8, just bear with me here. The 5 and the 4 is a 9. That's a 9. The 5 and the 3, that's the 8. I'm trying to see where the 7 is. 4, 5, 6, 7. The 4 and the 3. So everything is happening in decency and in order. It's like universe does its part, spirit guides does its part, and it's about when you're in this sacred space, you're able to understand the messages of what it is that you're supposed to do. You may be finding yourself having deja vus. When you have those deja vus, correct yourself. Take a moment and become present. Okay? How do you become present? Acknowledging, like right now, we're present. Right now, I'm delivering a message for Libra. I see cards. How am I feeling as SGL? I'm calm and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing right now. I am delivering a message to Libra. I'm present. So it's like when you have these deja vus, your power is, if I wanted to look at it in a formula way, it's like Libra. It's some magical shit happen. If you don't believe in magic, baby, you getting ready to start believing in magic. For some of you, you are going to be investing in crystals. I feel like you're coming into this moment of really realizing that all matter is alive, and your power is emerging amongst everything that you walk on, touch. It's a beautiful thing here. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. Now, for others of you, if it's dealing with a father figure and siblings, they are now respecting your power. Now, you may get some apologies, but I feel like you are not allowing that space to be opened. I'm not seeing it because you're now accepting who you are. And now those little evolvements of, trying to, how do I say it? Trying to always be the bigger person. I feel like now it's more so like, that's little things. I don't have time for that. It's a worry of a waste of time. And I feel like with this Six of Wands, honestly, you're being divided. You're being guided to give this position away because you're bigger than this recognition. You're bigger than putting yourself out in the open as bait. That's how powerful you are. You're not going to bait yourself. You're already brave enough to put your own, sacrifice yourself and put your own self on the scales and say, is my heart light as a feather? And when you did that, it shook up the universe, I'm telling you. So where it's like, okay, yes, this is one of the chosen ones that has accepted their assignment. So you got all, man, when you really look into power, okay, in its highest state, people is working on your behalf. I'm telling you, Libra, you better believe it. And this is something, a piece that no one could ever take from you. All right? Now, joy, there could be some people trying to make things seem, and that's not what it is. The recognition, they're not really telling you what's behind everything. So your counsel may be needed from you, and you may not have interest, but be bigger than the situation. Demonstrate your power. Okay. That's what I have. Oh, let me read this hibernation and regeneration for you, and then we'll conclude, Libra. Hibernation and regeneration. I love the fact that you have broken cycles. You're learning now what a curse is and what a pattern of a cycle is. Okay. Let's see. 23 can be significant, Libra. All right, Libra. It says this card suggests that you haven't been taking enough time to be quiet and alone. Do you need to take a break from stressful people or situations, or the internet? It can be hard to carve out times for yourself, but burning the candle at both ends just leaves you with a burnout candle. Even 5 minutes to breathe can help. You do not have to go into actual hibernation, but you might want to take a walk or sit out or play in the dirt. All right, don't forget, love is kind, Libra, love is gentle, and that's what we see.